Boone Pickens' finest. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. Looking for blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Baylor Bears offense takes the field. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gonna run it. It's Washington. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Quickly to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
At the 35, he's open. There he goes. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13th. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
And guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays as well. And they've got some dudes who they feel are very, very talented but weren't always playing to their potential. Last year, David, it's got to start in Game 1 in conference play this season.
No doubt. We got to set the tone early, send a message early. We're not that team from a year ago. Like, that was a bad season. That was a down season. We're going to turn this around. Got to get that momentum created Game 1 if you want this season to be successful.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to beat the D deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And throw it right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Makes the catch. It's Fitzpatrick.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Bringing the heat. The short hands. It's Brock. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run the option. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Grabbed behind the line. It's Freeman. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust.
And he loses the football on the return. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rushes on him. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It is good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It'll be a draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job. Stopped the play for no gain.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. Under fire. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Prentice. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And they swarm him under.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hammond. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Flips it out on the screen. Nice move there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They go to the ground. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Looking for room, it's Brock. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lloyd. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Intercepted, the defense is set up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzpatrick. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Cowboys will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzpatrick. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I'm sure we had a better route.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try the run. Got the first down. Looking for more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Prentice. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Grab near the sticks. It's Cameron. Turning it on. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
So now it's 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. A little screen to the running back. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on 1st down. To the air, it's Robertson. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem, and QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking downfield, and time is running short. With the catch, it's Prentice. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Bears will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to breaks into the open. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to pass, it's Flores. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brock. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Lloyd. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To the air. It's Robertson. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Finds his man. It's Ford. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brock. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Running to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Great place to start for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. To the air, it's Robertson. Spits it out to the back. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll give it to the back. Makes his man miss. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go in the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. On the run, it's Brock. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Corrals it at the 45. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. It's Robertson. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence his passing game.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Going over the top. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. You want to talk about converting a fourth down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. Fourth down time, you only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big first down.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Army overcame a tough opponent, but not only that, a raucous crowd. The Black Knights tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American.
Oh, it's a fumble! Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And they knock him down there with nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the ground, it's Washington. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning.
Looking to take a shot. Snags it. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. The Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Striving for the goal on loose football. And the defense got it. Crosses midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Quickly out to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Washington. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. To the air, it's Robertson. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Bears will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's in open space downfield. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Flores. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Prentice.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And the returner is stopped. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Takes a handoff. It's Brock. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. The pitch. Runs through the tackle.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Back to pass, it's Flores. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
He's got him this time. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, it's blocked!
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game, they're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Robertson. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art and talent on the throw.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Bringing the heat. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Inside the 10-yard line is shoved out of bounds at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Working that wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And right now, you still have a 2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively. You still got the lead, Jesse. No need to panic.
Yeah, and this is where your leaders on offense really have to step up. They got to keep everybody calm and make sure everyone's on the same page here on this drive.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Still on his feet at the 25. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Grab behind the line. It's Prentice. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Forced out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Prentice. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The first down stops it. That is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
Rush is on him. They get to him as he throws. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. But the flag is down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time. We got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are one play away. Like, you've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this game.
Unloads it downfield. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.